Good evening, everyone. Treasure Troller here. I know. You just got a new video and now I'm back. Treasure Troller's back. I know it could be a little much for some of you to take, but a couple things I wanted to discuss. So expect a couple more vlogs coming out in the next day or two. So we are back here at the park in Grand Haven, inside the city. If you watch any of my season recap Civil War Gold episodes, we are back at the same spot. So what I want to talk about today is the Michigan rally, and if you saw it where the gentleman confronted Joe Biden about jobs and gun control, and Joe kind of told him he was full of shit, and then he shushed his campaign associate to let him talk. Okay, so what did the media tell you? What did the left-wing media tell you? Nothing to see here. That's Joe being on his game. Kind of fighting back. Fighting Joe. He's back. What did the right wing tell you? Confrontational. Off his rails. Telling somebody, they're full of shit. Kind of when he got in that guy's face. The old, what was that, dog face? Pony, whatever it was. Just another one of his gaffes in public. He can't control himself. So what didn't anybody tell you? And this is the thing I just want you to kind of make a note of. Little mental note, mental image. Keep it in the back of your mind. Maybe nothing to see here right now, but later on. That was an ordinary guy. He didn't run up on the stage. He didn't, cause a disturbance. It wasn't throwing, milk on anybody or half naked with imitation fur on. This was an ordinary guy standing in the crowd asking Joe Biden a couple of on-point questions. But he was a little bit more than an ordinary guy. He was a union worker. He was a hard hat, blue collar, go to work, put in your overtime, take care of your family worker. That is, in Michigan, the Democratic base. Union members are huge supporters of the Democrats. And when you get, and this is what I'm talking about paying attention to, making a mental note of. When you get some union members holding a Democratic candidate's feet to the fire, you got to wonder. Put that little fact ahead of anything you hear from Hannity or Maddow or Brian Stelter or Fredo. Forget all those. Watch the little stuff like that. That's an ordinary, regular guy voter who was basically first told take a hike, and second, he's basically saying, tell me why I should vote for you. I want to vote for you, tell me why. What are you going to do? And he just basically told him, you're full of shit. That's not what it is. You're crazy. So keep that in mind. The individual supporters that are going to stay or go, that's where the real story is going to be. Forget about all the polls, all the pollsters. Watch what everyday Americans say or ask when they get in front of these cameras. That's going to tell you how it's going. And right now, from that alone, now I'm sure he doesn't speak for all unions and all union members, but that tells me that Michigan is pro-Trump. that tells me that he has a lot of union support in Pennsylvania. And from that response he gave that guy, a heck of a lot more. So just keep that little thing in mind. So I've got a couple more vlogs coming up here in the next day or two. We're going to talk a little bit about why the Democratic Party is no more. And then something that I've wrestled with now for almost 2 years, a little issue that's almost like trying to find stolen Civil War gold in the bottom of Lake Michigan. It's just maybe something that just isn't there. So, have a good evening. Get out, take a walk, turn the TV off, listen to some music, read a book, get some rest. Just stay away from the TV for tonight. A humble request by yours truly. So this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.